Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda and today I'm super excited because we are harvesting squash. This is our first harvest. Tonight we're going to be cooking some squash and some greens. I'm going to steal some potatoes in a minute. I'm really excited and you don't want to miss this video. This is the smallest of our squash patches. I have 4 plants right here. We have 18 total on the property. These beauties are ready to be harvested. Look how beautiful that is. I am so excited about these, and look at all these little babies. So I'm just using my pocket knife today so I get a nice clean cut on my plants. So go in my basket. I'm gonna leave this little guy probably day after tomorrow. I think that's all on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy. Beautiful. I also want to do a little bit of pruning while I'm here. So I'm just going to take off some of these leaves that are crossing. You want to have some good airflow in here for your plants. And if you've got too many leaves, like some of them will start to die at the bottom. They get yellow and yucky. And you want your plants to stay really healthy. You want your fruit to be shaded by the sun or from the sun. But you don't want so many leaves in here that they're like crossing all over and that they're taking up nutrients that you really just want to go to your squash. So this guy can go, there's not too many on this one, but over on the other side of our garden, I did notice several that need to be cut. So I'm gonna leave these guys shaded, but not crossing. That guy can go. You're not shading anything, so you can go. You don't want to leave them, you know, naked, but you don't want so many leaves that you can't even see your squash when you're digging around. You also want to make sure that your squash flowers are kind of visible. You want to make sure that bees can come through here, pollinators can see those. So in this flower is a bee. This little guy is here because he sees things that we can't. Flowers have runway patterns moving in toward the flower. We can't see those, but bees can. And this is what he needs to see to know that he needs to pollinate this flower. So if he can't see that flower, if it's not visible to him because there are too many leaves, he's not going to pollinate it. You're not going to get fruit. Oh my gravy, this one's a monster. I should have harvested these yesterday, but I didn't. I really wish I would have, but it's not too big. He'll still be delicious. I am so excited. Okay, much better airflow now. Much better. So down from the squash is my pepper plants all the way down here next to my corn, and I see my first little baby over here. Lots of blooms, lots of little blossoms. This guy is just bushing out like crazy, and I'm gonna have so many peppers. There's one gonna be a baby. It's a baby pepper. There's one over here. This is loaded. They're all loaded. So I'm gonna have peppers out the yang. I'm so excited. Look at that. We always have basil everywhere. I'm just picking it as I walk along. We check our gardens at least once a day, usually twice. And I can always come out here and see lots of basil. So I'm just gathering that as we go. We like to throw it in salads, all kind of stuff. I throw it in almost everything. And when I have extra, I can dehydrate it and crush this, and we will have plenty this winter to throw in like sauces and pasta, salads, all kind of stuff. It's gonna be great. Because I check my gardens at least once a day, I always bring my little basket here, and in here I have scissors and I have some string covered up by my squash. I have some string, and so I use this to tie up my plants like this guy I tied up yesterday because he was falling over. This is a purple tomatillo plant, loaded with buds, loaded with flowers. I'm seeing some little tiny fruits. After the flower, this closes up around it and it'll be like a lantern that covers the fruit. This is a really unique plant, and I love making salsa out of the green ones. I've never done purple tomatillos before, but we're really looking forward to making some purple salsa. That's gonna be really fun. Look, look, look! There's babies everywhere today. Look, this one's gonna have little babies. These are turning into babies. That was just a flower yesterday. Those are awesome. Hello, my babies. Whoa, crow. I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. I'm gonna have so much food. Look at these. Those are beautiful. Little bitty. I think they're so cute when they're tiny. This one's loaded. Ah! I couldn't be more tickled. These are growing great. Okay, so these are our potatoes that we planted the latest, but they are doing really excellent. The ones we planted first though were over there, and they're a lot smaller. I chalked that up to nutrients. We actually didn't fertilize that bed, but we did fertilize these, and you can see the difference. They are growing much larger, much faster. So I expect we'll get better yields out of this bed than we're gonna get out of that. However, since we did plant those first, I'm gonna go over and steal some little potatoes. I just really have been dying to check out how big those are underground. Potatoes are always a toss-up. Like, you don't know what's really happening under there until you steal a few. I'm gonna pick you. Let's just see. Oh look, it's so tiny. It's a shame. I have mixed feelings about this, people, but we're gonna try. Nothing. Ah, nothingness. Potato! Okay, not nothingness. This one is split, however, all the way around. Let's just see. Okay, so this is the potato I planted. That's what I planted. Okay, so these are way, way too early to try to steal. Look how little. Okay. And they're ants. No! Ants. I'm gonna try to pop him back in here. I don't think he'll live now because I disturbed him, but we'll see. We'll just see. This guy's probably not either, but it's too early. I really wanted potatoes tonight. I may go over and check one of our larger ones and just to see. This row is red Norlands as well, and as you can see, these plants are really taking off. So those are little piddly plants because I didn't fertilize them, which I might change this week. But I think I'm gonna dig this guy out and just see. So please have a tater. Please have taters. Little taters. Okay, so this one's obviously doing better, but these are not big enough. Okay, I'm gonna try to rebury him and forget I did that, friend. Go back in the soil. Okay, so this one's doing better. Did y'all see that? It's too early to steal potatoes. I've just got like that one little potato from down there, but soon we will have lots of potatoes. These look really promising. I just think they're beautiful. They're really healthy. They're full. And I see some buds on these, so after these flower, they will die, and then we'll know our potatoes are ready. So these are looking good, but I didn't get to steal potatoes today. So this is one of our other squash plots. we have 5 little guys over here. And some of them are much, much smaller. I've fertilized these, but a lot of these are just way, way smaller than the other ones, even though I planted them at the same time. And I think I'm gonna get this guy while I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry, friend, I hear a bee. I don't see any more squash to pick. But while we're over here, I want to show you guys my cukes. These were supposed to be bush cucumbers, but they are not bushing like the tag said. They are starting to vine and they're starting to go everywhere. But amongst the vines are these beautiful little cucumbers. Look how cute that is. He is growing very well. Lots of flowers. These guys are loaded. I am trying to keep these in the rows. So I'm going to move you over here. Trying to keep them where we can still mow. This cucumber is getting nice and fat. He's looking beautiful. Hopefully in a few more days I'll be able to pick him. And there are lots of babies, like on the bottom of this flower. That's a cucumber. They're looking great. So I'm going to be able to make lots of pickles, lots of relish, hopefully to last us through next year. Between our potatoes and our cukes are our green beans. Now, some of these didn't come up the first time, so I replanted it. That's why some are so much smaller than the others. These came up the first time, but after I realized they weren't all coming up, I planted a second patch next to them here. I was using some really old seeds. Some of these came from a seed vault that was like 10 years old. So I just wanted to plant everything that we had and just make sure. So we got some of those old seeds out. Some worked, some didn't. Planted some fresh ones, and then next year I will be stocking up on some new seeds so that we can have a new seed vault for the future as well. But these guys are coming up great now. They look really, really good. I expect to have lots of green beans to can for winter. Green beans are always a hit at our house, so I wanted to plant plenty, and they are doing wonderful. This has turned into a tour video, hasn't it? Ugh. Nasty. You can't use that part. So this is where my carrots were. We have harvested the carrots. They didn't do so great because I didn't take very good care of them, and carrots need a lot of babying. So next year I will do better, but for now we have this cleaned up, and we have some little cucumbers here on this tiny trellis. We will probably need to add to it at the top because cucumbers grow like crazy around here. And we're gonna have plenty of cucumbers. So you guys may see me at a market here later in the summer when I'm sick of cucumbers, selling all these cucumbers because we're gonna have plenty. Now we're standing in the okra patch. I have so much okra growing here, but it is in some spots hard to tell what is okra and what is a weed. So I've got to come out here and do some serious weeding before these choke my okra. But next to that, we have the corn that I transplanted. This is looking really great. So yes, you can transplant corn and it grow beautifully. This is looking awesome. There's a bug. I'm gonna eat my food. This one at the end is looking kind of pitiful, but most of them look really great. So I'm excited about that, and my basil looks really good out here. I'm gonna harvest a little out the tops. It's looking really good.
Okay, talk.
About what? Isn't it beautiful? So pretty. I'm really excited about all the squash that I harvested today. I did not expect to harvest this much. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini harvest and mini garden tour. We'll be bringing you guys back really soon for a bigger update. This is only one of our gardens. We've got so much going on right now, so much food that we anticipate coming in shortly, and I'm going to bring you guys along for all of it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so you see future videos, and I'll keep you guys posted. Have a great day, my friends. Bye-bye.